Hi everyone, I hope that you are enjoying this festive time of year. My name is Erika and I have been working with customer onboarding at Learnify since 2018. In this video, I will share 5 tips on how to create a successful customer onboarding. Before this intro gets too long and without further ado, let's get started. When you get acquainted with a new customer, you should take the opportunity to understand each and every obstacle or pain points that they are currently facing. Their ideal outcome is equally important. Having this information, you can tailor the onboarding experience and set up reasonable goals for the customer. Before the customer decides to buy your product or service, they should know what to expect. And this is where the sales handover is crucial. By laying out the qualifying factors for using the product or service during the sales process, it should carry the customer into the onboarding process as you explain and deliver the value that the product or service provides to your customer. This can also help prepare the customer for any potential setbacks or problems. We are always working against time when it comes to getting a customer to start using your product or service. The customer does not necessarily need to be excited about it, and therefore it is important that you re-empathize the value it will provide for the customer. An easy way to do this is to show examples of solutions that are unique to your customer's need and that can address their pain points. For example, do you have any special features that you should focus on when demonstrating your product? Or do you have any extra materials that might be of interest when the customer starts to use your product or service? This might seem quite easy or as a small thing to do, but it is really in those minimal efforts that could have a huge impact on the customer's overall experience with us as a supplier. In our customer onboarding process, we create milestones that are unique for every customer. My advice is to help the customer to create goals or metrics that are measurable. This will help the customer to, after a while, evaluate their usage of your product or service, preferably with a good result, of course. Alright, I admit that this is not a very new invention, but the fact is that we can conclude that a continuous communication throughout the onboarding process helps when you build trust and with improving the engagement. This can also complement your meetings or any tutorials or guides. Your goal is to create a positive experience with every interaction. By being available and easy to reach, you are with your customer every step of the way. And believe me, this is not something that the customer takes for granted. It is actually quite the opposite and probably what will result in a good rating once the customers submit their satisfaction on the onboarding survey. Thank you for watching and Merry Christmas!